Hey everyone, welcome back to Fit Life Brands Training University. In this episode, we're going to cover ACG3 SuperCharged. So what makes ACG3 different from cardio cuts or pump fuel? Well, in the other video, cardio cuts we talked about is our pre-workout thermogenic. This is going to enhance cardio workouts. It's great for classes. It is creatine free. It's also great for boosting metabolism and weight loss or fat loss. Pump fuel is going to be more of our builder pre-workout. This is the one that has the carbs added to it and other ingredients for building and for more power strength training workouts. That's information in our other video. Well, in this video, ACG3 SuperCharged is basically like a level 2. It's an everyday pre-workout. It's a customizable dose that you can do one if you kind of like caffeine, you kind of like the tingles from beta-alanine, or you can go all the way to 2 scoops if you love caffeine and you love the tingles. Well, what else makes ACG3 different? Well, it's micronized, means that it processes in the body really fast. So in about 15 minutes of taking it, you're going to notice most of the full effects of the pre-workout. This is great if you're just looking to get in the gym, or you have a customer who just wants to have a great workout, not looking to lose weight, not looking to build muscle, but is doing exercise and resistance style training. Well, as we go farther into the formula, let's talk about the advantages of taking ACG3. Well, ACG3 contains betaine anhydrous. Now, as we look at this next slide, you'll get a good idea of all the benefits that are in there. And as we talk about betaine anhydrous, it's a precursor to our own natural ATP, or basically strength, cellular power that we get within the body. Now, in this formula, you get both betaine anhydrous and creatine. Now, betaine anhydrous also helps with muscular endurance, and it's been shown to help with lean muscle mass, or basically putting on more muscle. Second, with the creatines that we use 3 types of creatine. Most important thing is there's no bloating and no water retention, and that they're immediately available as you work out. Now, on top of that, we have a pump blend. Now, in the pump blend, we use arginine as well as glycerol, and we use an ingredient called estrogen. Well, arginine is really great at dilating blood vessels. Basically like a water hose. As you push water into the hose, it opens up. Same thing happens as you work out. L-arginine signals dilation of blood vessels so that they open up. How that means in the workout: better endurance, better strength, and better pumps. Well, with the glycerol is part of the ATP process, so it also helps fuel what's called glycogen. Glycogen is the power source for strength training, And then we have estrogen. Well, estrogen is a patented form of astragalus, and astragalus in this blend has been shown to uptake a variety of amino acids, which means it increases the absorption of L-arginine as well as the other ingredients like betaine anhydrous and creatine. Now, with this formula, we talked about the 3 types of creatine. We use a patented form called creatine magnesium, and then another form called creatine hydrochloride. So those are really great and very important to know the differences. Simply means that if you take this creatine, no worries, gender neutral, guy, female, avid lifter to basic lifter, this is perfect because there's no bloating and no water retention, just pure strength and pure endurance. Well, as we break down the formula, you can see that we use an ingredient called KSM66 with other ingredients like alpha GPC, licorice, and ginkgo. KSM66 is a form of ashwagandha. Now, why is that important? Ashwagandha works on the adrenal system. So what happens is our body takes in caffeine, we get the jitters or we get anxiety. Well, KSM66 ashwagandha may help support or mitigate the jitters or the anxiety you get with most pre-workouts. And in this formula, with ACG3 using 325 milligrams of caffeine, that's really strong for 2 scoops. So it's nice having that in there, as well as it helps you not build up a tolerance. Nothing worse than taking your favorite pre-workout and realizing you're having to do 2 to 3 times the serving size just to feel like you did the first day. Same thing with coffee. Take 1 cup of coffee years ago, now you're doing 5-shot espressos. So when it comes to training with high caffeine amounts, we want to mitigate the side effects that comes with over-caffeinization. Well, with this one, ACG3 goes another step, and we add an ingredient called yohimbe. Now, yohimbe is a form of adrenaline feeling. what happens is it's not only the energy you get from caffeine that stimulates the physical feel, you also get the intense side of energy, which is the mind-body connection or the fight or flight response. It's your adrenaline rush. It's the intense, focused energy that you get with ACG3 SuperCharged. Now with this one, you get some other ingredients as well too, but on top of that, you get an ingredient called teacrine. Now teacrine you've heard me talk about before. Teacrine is a form of caffeine, but what it does is patented and shown to enhance caffeine's half-life, which basically means caffeine works for a certain period of time in the body and then you have a crash. Well, with teacrine, it extends that out. So that means when you take ACG3, it'll get you through the whole workout. Secondly, the next part of teacrine helps mitigate building up a tolerance to caffeine. So as you take teacrine and caffeine together, you add the yohimbe in there. Now you get a high energy, focused, non-jittery style pre-workout. Now ACG3 is really perfect for your everyday gym person. Somebody's looking for cost-effective servings because up to 60 servings in this scoop, tub by scoop. Plus you also get a variety of flavors. So let's list them. Get gummy bear, a couple other flavors we currently have, and then soon you'll have strawberry margarita. You're going to have flex on the beach. Then you're going to have the wild grape added to it. So how does ACG3 compare to pump fuel? Why would you want to do ACG3 and not pump fuel? Why would you want to do pump fuel and not ACG3? Well, this next slide here shows a really good breakdown of it. This one right here. So level 1 for your customer is our caffeine-free pump fuel. We'll talk about that one in another video. You also have the medium stem 200 milligram Island Punch flavor, and then you have what's the level 3. So ACG3 is a higher feeling pre-workout on the front side than pump fuel, but it doesn't have the carbohydrates or the endurance blends built into it. So it's basically going to hit you in the face and then taper down throughout the workout. Pump fuel's opposite. Pump fuel is going to be slower to start and then last a lot longer. That's really great on more of those intense weight training days. This is great on an everyday body resistance, weight resistance, or if you're not trying to lose weight or you're not trying to build muscle, you just want to have a great pre-workout and a great workout, ACG3 is the one for your customers. As always, appreciate you tuning in. Take care and have a great day.